Alright, hey, it's Dude with a Clue again. Uh, so this is the second video of how to make a one-stranded uh, weave. I showed you that before. Uh, looks like this one. If you haven't seen it already, I'll try to get something going so you can see it. But this is the version of using how to use two strings instead of just one. So instead of having just one color, this one will look a little bit cooler because then you can have like neon colors or just maybe a black and white or whatever color you want. It's real nice because you get a little bit more variety out of it. So with this one, it's going to be the same as the last one, how you started off. What you do, you make a loop in one of the strings. If you haven't already, used a knot or whatever in the end, do so. But you make it like you're gonna make a knot again, but you keep this from going all the way through so it doesn't knot itself off. Tighten it down as best you can, get as close as you can to the knot right there, so it'll look like that. Right here, there we go. Now you got your loop right there. So take your right side, feed it in through the left, just like last time. It'll be left, right, just like it was in the first video. But I mean, the way you end it is going to be a little bit trickier because you don't have the extra loops like last time. So again, left side, right side, left side, right side. Just kind of going back and forth, making sure you're tightening it all the way. And then this one, I'll show you how to end it real nice. So if it was a little bit hard for you to see in the other video because the black was kind of dark with the background and everything, you just take your right side, feed it in through the left, pull down on the left side on that string, make sure it's kind of tight, nice and tight, and make sure you tighten this side too so it's not loose and kind of like meh. So you do that, and then same thing for the other side. Just repeat what you did from the left side or from the right side. Tighten it down, tighten it right here, make sure it's all good. So when you're getting to the end of your string, the way you want to end it, it's looking pretty nice though, right? The way you want to end it, you're gonna have this side loosen up. You take your right side, feed it in, feed it in through the loop right here. So whatever side you're going to end with that has that loop, you do this to that side. Then you take the side that was tightened down just before this one, make sure this is a little bit loose so you can fit this through there. Take this, go through the loop right here, and then through the loop in here. You'll see why in a sec. So do that, tighten it through the bottom right there, like that. Tighten this side as well, so you'll kind of have something that looks like that, just like that. But since you did it this way, what you're going to want to do, you can take the left side string and kind of try to pull it up through the middle of the two. And because you went through both of these loops, it'll make it so it's like it'll kind of go like that in between the two. Make sure that looks like that. Pull it on up, and then you have a loop or you're not. So you go around it like that, nice and perfect. If it was a little bit longer, I'd be able to show you a bit better. But basically, you'll have it so it looks just like that. The ends are going to be either burnt, or you can tie a small knot to make it so you can take it apart later. And then it makes it pretty nice look to it. I'll show you again, just in case you didn't really get a good look see. But the very end, nice and loose, both sides. This side goes first, then you take the left side, go through the top one, and then through the bottom one right here. Pull it through, tighten them. The right side you can tighten as much as you like, or whatever side that you ended that last one on. But if you want to keep it a little bit easy, a little bit of slack on the side that went through both of the loops, makes it easier so you can get that final kind of loop for the end for that knot right there. So yeah, if you had smaller fingers than this, it makes it a little bit easier too, or maybe some pliers or something. But make sure you grab the side that's been through both the loops. You can either tie it off in the end or tighten it so much that it won't go through that anymore. Then tighten the two together right there, and then you got yourself a final loop right there. That's how you end that one. So the way you take it apart, super simple. You just kind of give it a little bit of slack on the loops themselves, so you can take it apart just like before. When I was showing this ending again, but you just kind of loosen them up, feed them through like that. Once you have this, take both ends of the strings and pull them apart against each other like that, and then it'll come apart real nice, and then you'll have your string that you can use for whatever thing you're gonna want to do. Set it up for a trap for like deer, or if it's illegal, they'll do it. But maybe to mess with your little brother, trap him or something. But yeah, if you ever need a lot of string in a short amount of time, this is probably a good way to do it. A little bit better if you do it with just the one string, like in the first video. But this way it looks kind of cool, and you have two strings instead of having one extra long one. So yeah, and these are the two strings a little bit easier to do for making a wristband, just because you can cut the ends off once you're finished with it. So makes things a little bit easier. So there's that. Hope you guys enjoyed, and yeah, good luck.